Hey everyone, it's Rich Warner from Consumer Math Personal Finance class. Glad you could be with me today. Today we're going to continue solving some of the problems from the end of Chapter 4 from the text Personal Finance for Progressive Thinkers. In particular, we're going to work on questions 8A, 8B, and question 9, which have to do with applications of the markup and the discount formula. Now, if you need to review the markup and discount formula, I covered them in earlier videos, so you should check them out on the website under the videos tab. Let's jump right in with question 9 first, actually. We're going to deal with a markup formula situation here. So question 9 says that Mr. Cheevers buys soccer balls for a sports store for $25 a unit and wants to make a 35% profit. I'm going to change the numbers a little bit so you can work these problems on your own. So I'm going to change that from $25 a unit to $30 a unit. So let's say Mr. Cheevers can buy these soccer balls from Asia, let's say for real cheap at $30 a soccer ball. So as always, the first thing I encourage students to do is to draw a diagram or a schematic of the problem. And this really helps you understand the nature of the problem. Okay, so Mr. Cheevers can buy soccer balls for, let's say, $30 per soccer ball. And he wants to make a 35% profit. And the question is, how much should he charge for the soccer balls if he wants to make a 35% profit on his cost? So his sale price is up here. You could view this cost price as your old price and your sale price as your new price. And let's write out the markup formula again. The markup formula says that the new price is equal to the old price multiplied by 1 plus the percentage markup. Next thing we have to do is simply to plug in the numbers that are given. In this case, we're given two numbers, two valuations, and we're asked to calculate the third. You're always given two pieces of the puzzle, and you're asked to solve for the third. Okay, so the new price is what we're looking to solve for. The old price we're given, the cost price, which is $30 per soccer ball, multiplied by 1 plus the percentage profit that Mr. Cheevers is looking to make per soccer ball. And the next thing we have to do is crunch out the numbers. We work the parentheses first. So 1 plus 35% is 1 plus 0.35, otherwise known as 1.35. Multiply that by 30, and that should give us $30, and that should give us our answer. So let's take out our handy-dandy calculators and multiply 30 times 1.35, and we get $40.50. So if Mr. Cheevers wants to make 35% over and above his cost, he should charge $40.50 per soccer ball. That's question 9, an application of the markup formula. Next, let's move on to question 8. Now in question 8, we're dealing with a stock price, XYZ stock, and it starts out on January 1st, 2012. So I'm just going to draw a little timeline here. January 2012. We start out at $20 a share. By the end of March 2012, the stock price gained 10%. So we should draw a diagram like that. And the question is, what is the stock price at the end of March? So which formula should we apply in this case? If you said the markup formula, you're right again. And once again, the markup formula says that the new price is equal to the old price multiplied by 1 plus the percentage markup. Let's plug in the numbers. The new price is what we're looking for, and that's equal to the old price, $20 a share, multiplied by 1 plus, in this case, 10% gain in the price. Let's work the parentheses. That's 1.10 times 20. And if you take out your handy dandy calculators, you'll see that 10% gain on 20 is $2, so that should be $22. So that's the new stock price at the end of March. Then the stock falls 25% until the end of June. So we're moving out to June here, and the stock falls 25%. And the question is, what is the stock price at the end of June? And so the question is then, which formula should we apply? Well, it's not the percentage change formula, because we're not given the end price or the new price and the old price. We're given the old price, we're given the percentage change, and we're looking to solve for the new price. So it's not the percentage change formula. It's not the markup formula because the price is going down. It's not the future value formula because we're not dealing with a continuous growth rate over a set number of periods. So it has to be the discount formula. All right. And as you recall, the discount formula says that the new price is equal to the old price times 1 minus the percent discount. And next we should plug in the numbers. We don't know what the new price is. We know what the old price is. We're going from old to new. So that's $22 a share multiplied by 1 minus a drop of 25%. Next, we should crunch out the numbers and work the parentheses first. 1 minus 25% is 1 minus 0.25, which is the same thing as 0.75. Multiply that by 22, and we should get our answer. So if we whip out our calculators and key in 22 times 0.75, we get 16.5, or $16.50 a share. $16.50 a share. Okay, so that's for the end of June. Next, the stock price rises 35% during Q3, or the third quarter. Let's draw the diagram. It goes up 35% to a new price. And this is going to be the markup formula again, because we're moving higher in price to an unknown new price. So the new price is equal to the old price times 1 plus the percentage markup. Okay, so the new price is equal to the old price, $16.50 a share, multiplied by 1 plus 35%. Work the parentheses first. 1 plus 35% is 1 plus 0.35, otherwise known as 1.35. Multiply that by 16.5, and we should get our answer for the end of September, Q3. We should take out our calculators again. 16.5 times 1.35 is equal to 22.275. 22.275 a share. Now, as you may know, stocks trade in pennies a share, so we have to bump this up from a half a penny to the next highest penny, which is 28 cents. And so our answer for the end of Q3 is $22.28 a share. Okay. Now this is getting awfully jumbled here, so I'm going to make some room for us, and I'm going to erase most of this here so you just see the price movement. Give me a moment. Okay, so there we have price movement for Q1, Q2, Q3, and the final price movement for Q4 is that the stock price falls 40% from here to a final price at the end of December, Q4. And the question is, what is the final price at the end of the year? Well, if you said that this is an application of the discount formula for the final leg, you're absolutely correct. Let's write out the discount formula again. the new price is equal to the old price multiplied by 1 minus the percent discount. And all we have to do next is to plug in the numbers that were given. We don't know what the new price is. We know what the old price is, 22.28 share, multiplied by 1 minus the percent drop of 40%. Next, we have to crunch the numbers, and let's work the parentheses first. 1 minus 0.4 is the same thing as 0.6. Multiply that by 22.28 share, and that should give us our final answer. So let's get our calculators out again and multiply 22.28 times 0.6, and that gives us 13.368. And once again, we have a fragment of a penny left over here, so we should bump that up to 13.37. And that's our final answer. 13.37 is the stock price at the end of December 2012. Now, question 8B is simply asking, what is the net percentage change from where we started to where we ended up at the end of the year? What is the percentage change in the stock price from the start of 2012 to the end of 2012? The price is indeed dropping, but it's not the discount formula, because the discount formula always gives us the percentage drop, okay? We're looking for the percentage drop. We're given the old price and the new price, okay? This is a time series data question. New minus old over old, which is the percentage change formula. So let me write out the percentage change formula over here. The percentage delta, or percentage change, is equal to the new number minus the old number over the old number. We should memorize the percentage change formula cold in our heads. Percentage change, percentage delta, is equal to new minus old over old. Okay, so all we have to do next is to plug in the numbers. This is our old number, and this is our new number. Okay, so percentage change is equal to new, 13.37, minus old, minus 20, divided by 20. All we have to do now is just crunch the numbers. 13.37 minus 20 gives us negative 6.63. I'm going to continue over here. Negative 6.63 divided by 20, and that should give us our final answer. Divide that by 20, and that gives us negative 0.3315. Okay, and so I'm going to continue this down here. That's equal to negative 0.3315. Okay, so we have a negative decimal here, and we have to convert this into a percentage. And remember, to convert from a decimal to a percentage, we slide the decimal over 2 spaces to the right and tack on the percentage symbol. And that gives us negative 33.15%, or let's round this up to negative 33.2. Negative 33.2% drop. And that's your answer to question 8B. So once again, to recap, we have about a 33% drop from our starting price of $20 a share to our final price of $13.37 a share at the end of the year.